New London girls lost twice to Luxembourg Casco during the season, but they said yesterday they hoped they would get another shot at the Spartans in the state championship game. Well, they got their wish. Lux Casco in the title game, the rematch with New London. The Bulldogs off to a hot start. Tara Knapstein with the three. New London starts out 4-4 from downtown. For the Spartans, though, it's Janelle Vanden Plas keeping LC in it. Nice shot in the lane. In the third, still trailing, more JVP. The first team all-state selection had 21 points. Spartans within 3, but the Bulldogs' up-tempo style paid dividends. Morgan Steiner to the rack. And congrats, New London. They win 53-45. You think they're pumped up? First ever state title. Our Paige Pearson in Madison with more.
After New London's second loss this season to Luxembourg Casco back on January 28th, they called a team meeting and reassessed their goals, saying that the postseason would be their time to shine.
The girls rallied off of that. I think I made the comment to them, I've won some conference championships. I've been to the state championship, and I think it'd be a lot more fun if we could come down to state and win the state championship.
Well, we kept saying third time's a charm. Obviously, we really wanted a rematch. We knew their players, and we knew that Bay Conference was behind us, and we just wanted a fresh start at state. We were ready to take them on.
Despite saying he'd add a new wrinkle, Coach Troy Krause confessed that he didn't. All his Bulldogs needed to do was execute. Right out of the gates, New London hit 5 of 6 three-pointers.
I think that gave them a lot of confidence early on, especially since the last time that they didn't hit a lot of those outside shots. So I think as soon as they saw the first 2 or 3 go in, then you kind of see that look in there. They're saying, hey, this could be our night. We're playing well.
While New London is jubilant, Luxembourg Casco is heartbroken. Coach Killian saying that a lack of depth might have hurt them in the end. At the Kohl Center in Madison, Paige Pearson, Fox 11 Sports.
Paige, thank you very much. To Division 3 now, Kewanee, kind of a surprise run to the title game, trailing early, fighting back. Kelsey Stengel, spin move in the lane, stormed down just 4. It was a 6-point game. Altoona's Kayla Springer had a huge game on the receiving end of that bounce pass. They led most of this game. Kewanee sticking around, down 9 near the end. Jill Kleiman nails the 3. Just a 6-point deficit, but Altoona made their free throws down the stretch. The comeback falls short. Kewanee falls in the title game, 54-48.
And I've always made the comment that every high school athlete should have the opportunity to experience a state championship tournament. And like I said, it's a great experience, and I'm so glad that finally one of my teams and my players were able to enjoy this.
It's a big accomplishment, being the first team down here to state. It feels good. Even getting the silver ball, it's still a really big accomplishment. We've always wanted to come here.
Now let's head back to Paige Pearson and our prep expert Doug Ritchie for more on this game.
Paige Pearson at the Kohl Center and joined with Doug Ritchie. Let's talk a little bit about the D3 final. It came down to a team that maybe was used to being here 3 times in the last 4 years, and the Kewanee Club first-timers.
Yeah, and what struck me was Kewanee, kind of like their county friend there in Algoma, started their game slow. They had to try to continue to climb to get back into this game. They couldn't do it.
You have to imagine that we'll see the Storm again, as they do not have a senior on the team. What struck you about this team and their journey getting here?
What I like best about them is they don't rely on one kid. They don't have a 20-point score, but they got a bunch of kids that can score from a lot of different spots. Jill Kleiman, Alex Richard, and the rest of that crew. And all this experience they gain in this tournament run, it's going to make them a better team for next year.
Speaking of good, Doug Ritchie, that is you. You have more tremendous insight on fox11online.com.
All right, thanks, guys. Division 4 title game now. Algoma taking on Regis. Regis has Wisconsin recruit Heather Bowe. She was solid right there. Nice little jump shot. 26 points, 17 boards for the future Badger. Wolves sticking around by hitting from outside. Lindsay Kirchman getting Algoma within 2. Led the Wolves with 11. And Algoma continuing to hang in tough. Sophomore standout Taylor Schmidt with the J. 37-35 Regis. But the Ramblers weren't about to let this one get away. Katie Stone hits the jumper, and Algoma falls in the title game. Final score 56-42.
We brought the energy. I thought our kids, for the most part, played with confidence, and what we ran into was a Regis team that did something a little bit different than what we're used to. And our adjustments, I thought we made some good ones, but in the end, we didn't quite finish the deal.
Division 1 title game still going on right now. A close one. Nicolay up 1 point on Middleton, 49-48. In the fourth quarter, Nicolay knocked out De Pere in the sectional final. Division 5 title game, Newman Catholic and River Ridge. This one all Newman Catholic. Taylor Thomas right here cans the three. She led all scores with 16 points. This one, well, it was not really all that close. Newman Catholic wins it 55-28, their second straight state title.